Some hearts are born from storms, yet they learn only to shine brighter. And sometimes destiny hides a prince in a farmer's field. A long time ago, in a quiet little village, there lived a poor farmer and his wife. They worked from dawn to dusk, their hands rough, their dreams simple, but their hearts heavy with one wish, a child of their own. One stormy night, as thunder rolled across the sky, the farmer heard a faint cry near his field. He followed the sound and found a tiny baby wrapped in an old cloth, lying helplessly in the mud. The farmer lifted him gently, holding him close to his chest, and took him home. His wife gasped, eyes filling with tears. "Maybe God sent him to us," she whispered. And from that moment, the child became their son, loved, nurtured, and raised with care. Years passed, the boy grew strong, humble, and kind. He worked beside his parents, plowing the fields, fetching water, and tending crops under the sun. While others complained of heat and hardship, he smiled and kept going. Slowly, his field began to bloom, golden and full, more fertile than anyone else's. But instead of joy, his success sowed envy. The villagers whispered, mocked, even broke his tools or trampled his plants. Still, the young man never raised his voice. He believed silence and kindness was stronger than hate. Then came the year of endless rain. The river overflowed and crops across the village drowned. People went hungry, their children cried, and hopelessness filled the air. Only one man still had food, the young farmer who had quietly saved his grain. So, under the cover of night, he cooked food and left it secretly at people's doors. Every morning, the villagers woke to find warm meals waiting, never knowing whose hands had fed them. But one old villager had seen everything. When the crowd gathered, the old man stood tall and said, "You call him a liar and a cheat? He's the one who fed you when your children cried from hunger." Silence fell, hearts filled with shame. And for the first time, they looked at the young man with tears instead of hate. That night, royal riders entered the village with torches burning bright. They bore the king's seal, searching for a child lost years ago during a storm. When they saw the young farmer, they noticed a birthmark, the same one the missing prince was said to have. He was the lost prince. The king and queen arrived, tears streaming as they embraced their son. The villagers bowed low, trembling with guilt for how they treated him. The king, furious, ordered them punished. But the prince knelt before him and said softly, "Father, mother, if I could forgive them when I had nothing, how can I harm them now that I have everything?" The royal couple wept, moved by his heart. The villagers too cried, for they had learned the true power of kindness. From that day, he was not just the heir to a throne, he became known as the Prince of Mercy. His parents, the humble farmers who raised him, were honored and lived peacefully in the palace for the rest of their lives. And his story whispered through generations that cruelty and jealousy may roar like storms, but they always fade. Only kindness remains, shining like the sun after the rain. One story can change a heart. One click can keep it alive. Like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep spreading stories that breathe kindness into the world.